Is going to let me do that. Holy moly. G'day folks, Pakia here and welcome back. We're picking up a triple and wow, it was a tight squeeze. Not much room to get in the gap. The loading dock was a bit small, really. But we got there eventually. We hooked up. I mean, we took a little bit of damage trying to maneuver, but we are good to go. So we are taking from the Amazon warehouse here in Boston to Missoula, UPS. We are taking a bunch of TVs, £55,000 worth of TVs to be in fact. And there goes the train. So you know, the freight is moving and grooving today. I have to remember we have got a triple on board. So I'll just pull out here. What we'll do is I'll just bring up the map. So we're here in Boston, as we're pretty much next door to where we left off at the Amazon. We're taking it here through Boston now onto the 90. Should unlock Butte, which will be good because it will go against our last best place achievement, which is discovering all the cities in Montana, and then we'll go through up towards north, still in the 90 here, and get into the southern part of Missoula, and then from there we will look at taking a couple of more jobs as we go. So we are, just to remember, Montana is out. We are going towards the Cruising Montana event, which is obviously to and from deliveries for up to 12 of the cities in Montana, with a minimum of 100 miles between. Well, the distance has to be 100 miles. So we'll get around without further ado. Oh my goodness, yes, this is going to be coming out to you on a Sunday. Crazy as it is, but I'm kind of striking while the iron is hot here in Montana and try and get a few episodes out as we can. So after today, the next episode will be back out on Tuesday as per schedule. And from then on, we will be taking a little break with ATS for probably the rest of August as we try and get 2 episodes a week done minimum for Montana. I just want to try and get through as many as we can, try and get this event done as quick as we can, really. And there is a lot of achievements in Montana that I also want to nail off, but the big ones really is whatever that noise was. I don't know, a bit of air coming out. But anyway, we are on our way here and we are cruising. So yes, episode 1 did drop late Friday as a surprise, kind of out of the ordinary, but I enjoyed making that video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you've got any questions, or if you haven't got Montana yet, maybe you're holding off or it's on sale. That's all good, but just make the most of it. Montana is a beautiful DRC so far, and we are. Well, I mean, it's pretty reasonable for New Zealand's prices, but it is another great addition to the ATS map, and finally squares off, in my opinion, the western side there. Then we go, obviously, I'm thinking late next year, early to mid next year, we look at Texas to start off our next track as we go up through basically the center of the United States. So let's get trucking, and we're going through here, so hopefully we will get a bit of we should get discovered for Butte. Not sure what the haymaker guy is doing. It should, yeah, sweet as, he's got his own lane, so we should be good to go. It doesn't look like he is going to let me do that. Holy moly, no indications. Luckily I kind of anticipated. Oh, you absolute plonker. Got hay in the brain, I think. But I'll get up to speed here, and then we'll get on track. I think I'll make sure I avoid that guy as we go. Oh, I think we're at our limit here at 65 because we are doing a World of Truck contract. Just to remind you, the event is 12 deliveries to and from the 12 of the 15 cities in Montana with a minimum distance of 100 miles. At the end of the event, there's a community target as well as a personal target. So obviously the personal target is doing the what I just mentioned, and if you get that, you get a nice little, like a sapphire plush toy, or like an emblem thing to hang from your windscreen, I think, as well as a think if the community gets their target and you reach yours, you'll also be in line for a paint job. So that is pretty fantastic. There's a few things I'm kind of planning on doing. Hopefully a little bit more time on my hands, getting back into a groove. I know, apologies for the lack of consistent scheduled content, both stream-wise and also YouTube land, for probably the last, feels like 4 weeks. Things have just been, it's hard to explain, but I'm hoping we can get back on schedule now, and these extra little bits of Montana here in the early days will certainly, hopefully, boost things up. And we are losing some speed here as we go uphill. We are hauling a lot of TVs. So 55,000 pounds worth, and so fingers crossed we should be all right at the top of the hill now. We're just kind of getting up there. Speed is 65, so we are targeted with that on our cruise control. Anyhow, let's have a bit of a. Let's just wait until we get around the corner before we kind of get outside and see if we can have a bit of a look around. Let's do that. Get off the rumble strip parks. There we go. There's the big sky that you keep talking about. Big sky country. Beautiful. So we are going towards Butte, so we probably want to just keep our wits about us. And what I'm going to do is just, we are good. Follow the science parks, you should be good. Butte is discovered, the last best place, number 2 out of 15. So it's actually registering it separately. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, number 2 out of 15 there. We are bypassing Butte, but we have got the achievement for discovering it as well. So that goes towards our, well, like I said, last best place achievement in Steam. But it does not count towards the Cruising Montana event. But yeah, you can see these Dunkin' Donuts and Macca's on the side there as we bypass Butte itself. Lovely jubbly, I like that. Let's just jump out of the cab again and see if we can see a little bit more of the scenery here as we bypass it. It's a pity of this view, you can't kind of look around. I can do it here though, and we can. I think we should be on a decent track. A little bit of a look-see there. Like I said, a very quick look-see. Making sure in the process I don't smash into the barriers. Alright folks, I think this should be about a 10-minute drive at the most, I think, so we might be alright. Might hang around with you. There we go, look at that. Welcome to Montana side. Beautiful. Even though we are in Montana, it is just kind of giving us a reminder. Now that looks like this way station may be on our left. I'm going to just chop down the speed here just to get a bit of... Nope, it's coming on our right here, so we should be good to go. And it is open. I like these new signs that I've noticed in Montana as well. There's so much to know and notice and look for in these new, especially the new states. You kind of lose track, and sometimes it's not till you've been around a bit more, maybe a couple of more visits, and you go, oh, hang on, I don't remember that. It's because you're just missing through. Let's stop here. There we go. Let's see what we are. Vehicle's not in perfect state, but be more careful next time. Now, I don't think we got a fine for that. I think we just got let off with a warning. We are at the 7% state there. Now, in the last delivery, we did pick up a little bit of wear and tear from the truck, but like I said, trying to hook up to this load, I had to lower the space. I had to set the keys to lower and raise the front and rear suspension, so and do a few things to try and just get this trailer hooked up. So we need to get into that lane. Thank you, Midas. You got the touch. I wonder if you'll get that. That jokes. Alright. Let's get back up to speed now. We should be all good for any future way stations in Montana. Fingers crossed as we continue our journey. We're about 100 miles, just over, about 109 miles away from our destination here as we keep going through, just bypassing Butte, still kind of the little outskirts here of the city. I don't know what classifies as a city, but we'll call them cities, huh? Alright, let's get back up to speed here. Pedal is to the metal, and we'll chop it up and have a look. Alright folks, we've got about 5 minutes away. I'm going to just try and shut up for a little bit and let's enjoy a bit of the scenery. Alright folks, we are back here. Doug is just telling us to exit right here. And we shall obey. So we're about a minute away from our destination. I'm going to remember now we've got the 3 trailers out the back. So it's all good generally on the highways. It's when you get back off. And one thing is, Montana has some roundabouts about it. So, okay Doug, I will try and listen to what you said. 3rd exit, Roger Dodger. So I'm going to just take up, there's no traffic at the moment, so we should be good to go. Anyway, let's put the indicator in. Okay, cool. We should be good that way. Yeah, no worries. Straight into another one, which is a little bit of a tighter turn. We've got no traffic coming, so it's pretty much going to be a straight through. So we should be okay though. Let's just make sure we have, take as much as we can. We should be good that side. Yes, we are. Lovely jubbly. Got a right turn ahead. Thank you very much, Doug. Much appreciated, Douglas. So we are, there we go. I was just going to say, Missoula is discovered. Excellent. So I think what we'll do is we'll get into the right lane. So yeah, I did see it there. Missoula is discovered as well as the next one coming up. So we have got what we needed to get there. Go through now. We did, Missoula is one of the cities we discovered last night on stream, and well, not last night, Friday night on stream. Boy goodness, lot of traffic lights. As you discovered actually in our episode, last episode when we were trying into Boston, there's a lot of traffic lights as well. So what I'm going to do, look at that, perfect timing, green, mean. Let's go. We'll get through the city and have a look. I'm going to pop outside so you can see a little bit of downtown Missoula. Beautiful. I'm going to zoom out here a little bit if I can, just to give you the insight and have a look around. It's like a little bit more built up, which is quite nice. We just better stop here anyway. Oh. And that looks like they're probably the courthouse or the town hall. Not really sure how they are in America really, but that does definitely look like the courthouse possibly. Nice representation there as well. But nice little town, well city, I keep calling things towns, apologies. So it's a little, like I said before, a little bit of built up area about it, which is quite nice to see as well. And we do have the green parks, pay attention. And we're just going to follow this through as well. So we're good to go through these lights here. Anyhow. But yeah, that's probably the courthouse, town square, town hall as we would call them. And there's a church obviously, maybe, who knows. I'm not really sure how it works. But let's get back in cab anyway and pay attention to where we are heading. So our destination is just around this corner here. Now we might have to take it wide, so I might actually just take out both lanes here right now while I can. We're just turning, what are we delivering? TVs, so we just need to make sure. Cool, just put the indicator on a bit earlier and we'll just get around here nice and dandy, because it's going to be almost a right. So let's go in here. Alright Rex, good boy. We are into the UPS here, so it's nice open yard actually, so that's good. I thought we might have to turn again. Alright, I'll just see where the paperwork needs to be handed into and we can go straight ahead, and we will. So it's certainly going to be a lot easier to deliver than it was to pick up these trailers. But incident free, we've got 7% wear and tear. There is, it looks like there could be a garage handy dandy, so I'll go and see where that is as well. We should get this parking. Come on, baby. There we go. So parking brake on, turn the engine off, and let's decouple. Job submitted. There you go. And again, we'll bring up the progress on how we are tracking with last best place, cruising Montana, which is the achievement for discovering all the cities in Montana. So good bit of cash, 22,000 to pay off the fines, and 552 XP. So I'm just going to continue here. We're going to just check the progress, make sure, there we go, we have clicked over number 2 of 12. I did mention at the beginning that we kind of discovered a city in stream, but I'm just thinking we probably didn't get the achievement for that anyway, because one of them was less than 100 miles, which is pretty Good. Okay, folks, I'm going to love you and leave you right here, right now, as we go. I'll bring that back up for you so you can have another focus of it. And just scroll down a little bit, because I think last time you may not have got all the personal goal differences as well. There we go. You got the Grizzly, Montana Grizzly themed ATS paint job as well. So there we go. Just pause if you want to have a look at that. All right, folks, I'm Pakira. As always, we'll catch you next episode, which should be Tuesday, for more Cruising Montana. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Kia kaha.